Things are starting to heat up in an all-new episode of W3. Join Big Dog Andrew Everett, living legend Courtney Rush, chair-throwing freak Nexus Omega, and Dino fucking Winwood for another action-packed episode of W3, the best wrestling in the whole wide world.
Hello and welcome
Dino
to
already
Ultimate. he saw Saladin too much. He's out of here. Welcome to W3's live drawing for Ultimate Survival 2. That is right, 32
Yay.
participants, 32 wrestlers of W3 will be chosen out of this. What is the number of wrestlers in this right now?
54.
54. So there's going to be a lot of people with a little bit of sour grapes after the drawings here tonight. But again, like I said, all 32 raffle tickets sold out. You will be paired with one of these individuals in here. And as well, hey, you can't forget, the majority of this tournament is a tag team tournament. So you're going to be paired with some of the other viewers. Nexus Omega, you were in last year. Who was your partner?
Machio Mock Daddy Chronos.
And what viewer were you partnered up with?
You know the answer?
He does.
Yeah, I do.
No, I was wondering if Big Dog remembered.
Slip, New Legacy Inc. Slip, with his amazing partner, or who we got paired with, Aki Man, who just shit the bed, honestly.
Right there. Dino's repping Aki Man right there, the enamel pin.
Look, Aki just takes a while to warm up to people.
It's easy.
He's more useful as a pin.
Wow.
I'm looking at everyone in there, and there are some absolute stars in there. But let's talk about the people that will not be in the tournament. Let's talk about the non-tournament matchups. For instance, for the Tag Team Championship of the World, that is the Night 1 main event. Dim Boys will be defending against Critical Friendship of the Critical Dojo. This time, Paco and Black Belt, the proper team, the guys that started here in W3 from day one. Hey, and former tag team champions in their own regard. That will be your first night main event. That is this Friday. Legend, you happy about that one?
That's a spicy one, Big Dog. That's my main event of the weekend right there.
And we might as well go ahead and talk on the Junior Heavyweight Championship match. Hanzo Man will be challenging for Uraki's championship in that division. None of these guys I'm naming are going to be in there. They got the titles. They got the gold already.
That's a special one, Big Dog. That's going to be under Tournament of Steel rules.
Yes, it will. That's going to be interesting. If you didn't see it before, that is, I believe, 15 rounds, 5 minutes. Knockout submissions is the only way to win it. A standing 10 count will be in order. Truly the Tournament of Steel rulings in that Junior Heavyweight Championship match. That will be night 2. And for Executioner's W3 Heavyweight Championship of the World, we are back here at square one once again. The challenger, Wu Fang, will chase his championship aspirations, going toe-to-toe with the Executioner.
I can't even deal with it.
Yeah. That is going to be a hell of a main event. But guys, I'm a tournament guy. I'm a tag team guy. I love tag team wrestling, and we're gonna see quite a lot of it this weekend. Legend, do we have any anything to show the people? I think you mentioned that there was a video.
Well, yeah, Big Dog, you're not the only one who's excited. Everybody who's a prospect in this tournament is excited as well. I know Bree Kurt's got an announcement, but the first people we had to talk to, it's Ultimate Survivor Weekend, the first official Ultimate Survivor, the Unknown.
Ooh, let's send it to Unknown.
Holy shit.
Radiator really wants to get picked.
terrifying. God,
He
Lord
really
help
wants to be
anyone who
picked.
to face him or partner with him or call the matches. I don't know.
He's calling for everyone's throats, and there's going to be 32 throats. I mean, that's including his own. And hey, we know one person's throat that will be on the line no matter what in this tournament. You saw it announced just there. The first participant, the first ever winner, and last year's winner of the Ultimate Survival, the Unknown. Dino Winwood, what a way to start the night off. One ball out of there already, guaranteed a spot in the tournament.
Oh, so exciting. Hopefully Saladin is never picked.
Yeah.
I
right?
swear to Christ, if he's picked next, I'm leaving.
All right, so the unknown goes to Jeremy.
Jeremy is getting the
Hey.
unknown. What a pick and what a way to kick off the night.
All those nights cleaning the aprons and the hallways of all the spray paint.
I mean, it might pay off right there.
I'm saying.
I don't know if Jeremy's in the chat yet. There he is right there. Yeah. Hell yeah, what a pick for number 1. Jeremy getting the go-ahead on that one. The man who won the first ever Ultimate Survival Tournament, the unknown. I'm kind of there. I'm right there with you. I really want to see this guy be the guy because we all know he can do it. We saw what he did last year, and we've seen how close he has come to championship gold. Tall task to run it back, but just for the sake of it, who would you like to see him paired with? Who do you think meshes well with the style of unknown before we take a dive into the roller?
The deep sea dive.
Well, one to match with the tenacity, the unlimited tenacity of our defending champion, the unknown. Honestly, I couldn't think of a better partner to tag up with him than the Radiator. Honestly, I would love to see those two go straight to the finals, just fucking power bombing dudes down their throats. And then here comes the unknown, straight up putting them in the unknown predicament, or maybe a deep sea throater if you want to do a tag.
Deep sea throater.
No.
I love it.
How do you know about that?
Going back to the finals, he's going to claim it again, and he's going to have a hell of a match with the Radiator. Radiator, I think, is a great top contender to also be a great tag team partner. Those deep sea throaters, I think, would be a fantastic.
I love that pairing. I really do. It also, you're hitting the junior heavyweights and the heavyweight divisions, and that really has worked well in the past. Legend, can I do it?
Yeah.
Is it time to do it?
It's time. Let's find out who he's partnered with, Big Dog.
I'm going to do the Birdman hand roll.
Oh, he's so been waiting all year for this.
Yeah, this is Drew's moment.
Stand up. This is my baby.
I made it a good, nice little
Man.
display stand for it and everything.
To be.
Hey, that must hurt.
Surrounded by merch. It's on a little wheelie thing, so we can move it nicely.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, I know.
Look at that.
Like
I
the
told
bomb,
you.
Brickowski.
I told you.
I'm going to start rolling.
We're doing better than stuff.
We're rolling.
Yeah.
And the competitor that will be tagging with the unknown. Oh, I gotta make sure this thing locks. Tagging! Wow, with the unknown Dino Winwood. Prickly.
Oh my
pink.
god.
God!
That is.
Oh,
Mighty Max
man.
T says that is Team Dino, baby.
Wow. Okay, and Prickly Pete will be drawn with number 7, which is B-Ted.
B-Ted getting Pete. Hey, we were
Hey.
talking about this. Pete has started to turn around his luck ever since joining with the Unseen. I don't know if that... Take that for what it is, but this is a very, very different and a styles clash as this team. You have the former winner, you got the guy that did it before, and Pete, somebody who a lot of people have said has kind of limped to the show recently, but again, maybe a little bit of confidence boosted joining the Unseen. Legend, I'm going to pass it to you. What do you think about this first team?
This is the spirit of Ultimate Survival right here. What can I say? Like, I don't even, this is not even a team I would have considered.
No, and that's perfect.
Yes. That's what this is all about. It's just to see, because you have to learn to work together. You have to figure out how to get to the end, and then you have to figure out how to defeat them. I feel like the end, Unknown, yes. I feel like Unknown is like very good at overcoming obstacles and like being the underdog, but I don't know that he can mesh with Pete like he did with Ninja last year.
It's quite the different.
Like, is
pairing.
Pete controllable?
It's a lot different.
By anyone but Rook?
And I mean, I know that we don't allow countouts.
And then what if you run across
so...
tables on Tommy during the tournament?
Well, he's in there. Unlike last year, he's in there.
Yeah.
We know that for a fact. He is in that one right
We
there.
wrapped him in bubble.
We haven't even told him that one took place last year yet.
All right, the third participant, the Ultimate Survival Tournament, about to be picked.
No Saladin, no Saladin, no Saladin, no Saladin.
Headphones going back on, getting all prepped
I
for
love
this
this
one.
play-by-play.
Right?
I love
There
it.
we
You
go.
can't not do commentary.
Oh man, Dino's got the fingers crossed. We're gonna find out
Dino's just
who
gonna
it
be so
is.
nervous the entire tournament.
Uh-oh.
Black Ninja.
What the
You
fuck?
can't make that shit up right there. The
Hey.
gods give and the gods take it away, and they're about to give us a banger
Holy
opener.
shit.
Those guys met in the finals. They were the team to go all the way. Black Ninja, just seconds, just hairs away from becoming the first ever Ultimate Survival. Gonna be a little bit different this time around. Guaranteed one of these men not making it to the second round.
I can't.
Yeah, wow.
The Fire Pro gods immediately
They woke up and
showing
chose
their hand.
violence.
Immediately showing their hand.
They're like,
Who is
Black
it?
Ninja gets assigned to number 18, which is MSK.
MSK being paired with one of the finalists last year, Black Ninja. That is MSK going with Black Ninja. If I'm not mistaken, Unknown and Prickly Pete are Jeremy Thurby and B-Ted.
Yes.
Beautiful. You love to see it. We're getting some of the Dub 3 faithful immediately dumped into the Ultimate Survival Tournament. Absolutely love to see it. Guys, I want to go ahead and get the next pick out of the way, and then we'll talk about this match in its entirety, because
Do it.
the fact that Black
Do
Ninja
it.
and
Let's do it.
Do it.
I'm going. Who you guys hoping for?
Stop.
Fucking
MIB.
barricade.
Oh my god, MIB would be hilarious.
We are getting an early Mac Tucker drawn right there.
Oh.
Was he a semifinalist,
Yes,
if I'm
he
not
was.
mistaken? With Blackheart, what a bruising team that was.
This is
This is going to be
wild.
quite different of a showing for Mac Tucker, the man who beat Slip's ass. So I can only hope he gets picked for Tuck. I like, come on, Fire Pro gods, give me this. Who is going to be paired up with Mac
Number 6, which is CM Chainsaw.
CM Chainsaw getting picked.
Holy shit, he didn't get Claw.
He didn't get Claw.
He's so happy.
He's gonna be so
Congrats.
happy.
You know what? A round of applause for CM Chainsaw.
You did it.
Oh yeah.
You did it, bud.
Not
you did
Claw.
it, man.
Hey, I mean, he got a semifinalist. That's saying something. This
No,
match
it
is
is and a very motivated semifinalist. Tuck was just not taking lightly how people were talking to him.
no,
Recently.
not at all. But this is almost a mirror match in a way. You got the two finalists in the junior heavyweight division taking on each other, and then Pete and Mac Tucker, guys that get a little bit more down and dirty and violent, squaring off. And I mean, almost identical weight of each of the teams, and the speed on one side and the power and the brawling prowess of the other side of each team. What a way to kick off the first match of the Ultimate Survival Tournament.
I like how the brackets looks like Unknown's looking at Ninja going, wait, what?
What? Yeah. We're paired,
You
right?
doing it?
We're running this one back, right? Okay.
I don't understand.
That is a hell of a
Mac
first
and
round
Black?
match. Yeah.
Mac and
Black and Black.
That's a good one,
There you go.
Sunny
I'm
Ray.
following-
Bravo.
Mac,
at that.
well, I guess it could be Mac and Black V2 because wasn't that him and Blackheart last year?
Probably.
V2. V2.
Mac
There you
Hart.
go.
Oh, but
Mac Hart.
I like it. But hey, Black Ninja, and again, in the very similar vein, you had Mac Tucker and Blackheart, very similar wrestlers in a sense. It's going to be a completely different game heading into this year's Ultimate Survival
Oh yeah,
Tournament.
everybody's changed.
We said, look at this, guaranteed a new finalist here with this matchup.
Masalko's asking, is the shirt on Nexus as well hiding a portrait of Breaker?
I am merely promoting our beautiful Dub 3 shirts,
Hey,
and
you
there
can buy
is
those.
no such shirt or
That is.
picture of. Yeah, thank you, Legend. Thank you, Masalko. How dare you? The fact that you. Moving on.
Party C pants.
Disco spin.
Yeah,
You know you want
Drew
to.
is taking off the headset.
He's taking off the headset. He's going to
is
go
putting
up
it on the table.
to the drum with all the balls.
Oh shit!
He wants to go
Ma-
roll all the balls.
Guys, look, I'm wearing pants.
Making sure all the balls know what their role is.
People are talking to you. Make sure you know the rules of this raffle. Robin Charleston, if you're here, go away.
Oh,
get
he
blue.
is. He is. Wait, he actually is.
Ew, I don't want him here. No! Ah, such a
Well, your fault.
What is he doing here?
So
He's
fucking
looking at
old.
the first round. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck
he is. Look at him looking straight up.
Feels bad.
I'm gonna have to rest this shit.
What's on the ball?
Party foul!
It's okay. It's okay.
He dropped-
We're about to find out who it is, though. Ooh.
Monster?
Jaguar, everyone's favorite kitty,
Ooh.
except Nexus.
Oh.
Jaguar is the 5th entrant into
Ready?
the Ultimate Survival Tournament.
This is what was happening.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
I was dancing. I was in the
Do
I was
it.
in the mood. I was in the
Do
mood.
it, Drew. Do your thing.
Just do
What
it.
do you say?
Just do it!
Yeah. I make that face every single time I do it.
Yeah.
It's really creepy. Yeah, Dino, I know, it's kind of creepy. Well, let's
Well,
who's-
Jaguar's another strong entrant as well. Him and the Count went actually way farther than people originally expected.
Yeah,
In
and
last year's tournament. So this is a strong partner to draw for whoever gets
and
paired up with him.
the first two teams that we saw were junior heavyweights and heavyweights paired up. They did very well for themselves in the tournament originally. We're seeing a lot of these guys that went very far into this tournament being picked first in this tournament. It's weird how that works out because Jaguar, he wasn't a semifinalist, but did they go out
No
to,
quarterfinals.
yes, quarterfinalists, exactly.
Well, Jaguar gets partnered up with number 11, which
11?
is Sailor Mary Moon.
Sailor Mary
You
Moon
get the Dub 3 resident sexy kitty.
being partnered with Jaguar. That is your wrestler. That's who you want to see at the end. Get a nice little chunk of change at the end.
Oh, shit, already.
Oh, that door is janky.
As long
Okay.
as it's not
Jinkies.
stanky.
Oh no, I almost messed up.
Please don't. You
Yankee
have one
Baldor?
sexy job.
Look, the door. It's rusty still. I'm rusty.
You wouldn't let anyone else touch it.
Well, if you want to get up and touch it,
No,
next.
I'm wearing tiny shorts.
No, well, looks like I'm doing all the touching.
Think of the children, Drew. Think of the children.
You
Well,
want to
look,
get canceled?
no, I want to know who is going to be tagging with my favorite kitty in the Ultimate Survival Tournament coming up this weekend.
All
Oh, good boy. Good
Alrighty.
boy. Good boy.
One of the best boys, Aki Man.
I want a sugar. I know you like it. I want a sugar.
Oh no! HR!
Aki Man being paired up with Jaguar Junior heavyweights there. And see, test their hands and their hips and their peats at the Ultimate Survival Tournament.
Does that picture work for everyone?
Oh, God.
Perfect.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, you
Absolutely.
Yeah, you didn't know these boys' hips move the way they do.
Cats and dongs.
Oh,
Oh, Lord, he's swinging
well, Lord, I am swinging.
to my dreams.
Let's see who is going to be swinging with Aki and Jaguar.
Well, hold on.
Ooh.
Akiman goes to number 9, which is original version.
Original
Hey.
version getting the pick there, being paired up with Akiman and Jaguar. And who was Jaguar? Sailor Mary
Sailor
Moon, if I'm
Mary
not
Moon.
mistaken. Okay. See, there's a team building aspect to this too. Behind the raffle, you want that competitive edge as a team, but hey, it's gonna eventually come down to
You gotta
one
come down to
one.
fisticuffs
There can only
eventually.
be one. So they're gonna be bringing the speed, they're gonna be bringing the style, and they're gonna be bringing the mass. That's an aspect that you can't read your competitors' thoughts. You can't read your competitors' your pain threshold. These guys, these masked competitors, can hide some of that. I competed
Aki
under a
hides
mask.
everything. He's a never nude.
Never nude. I competed under a mask for a long time. This right here is a very fast team and a dangerous one at that. The STF Super Hook Face Lock combining with the aerial stylings of Jaguar. This is a sneaky good team, Legend. What do you think?
Yeah, I think actually a much better draw for Akiman as a partner this year. He had no mesh with Makio Kronos as Nexus
No.
and Flip. No.
None.
Nope.
But he has meshed really well with Munich, who's quite fast moving himself. So someone like Jaguar is a much better draw for him as a partner. Because Aki's a lot stronger than you would think
Yeah.
at first glance. So he's much more like the powerhouse of the team. And then that ankles to Jesus splash will get you.
Off the top, and it is a doozy. Sending 10 toes to Jesus.
I'm very excited to see this team. I'm glad I did not draw Aki. I'm worried for Jaguar if they make to the final because the Super Hook has taken out a lot more junior heavyweights than
Yes,
it's
it
taken out
has.
heavyweights. And those jumpy kitties, I tell you, they'll get caught in that long hogged snare trap and they'll be critical. And Aki's going to be swinging with that 250 grand with Munich touring around the world.
You saw it? Yeah, you saw it earlier.
All the clubs.
All of
He's
them.
not doing it for himself. He's doing it for
Club
Munich
World
as well.
Tour.
Exactly. There's a chance that Munich might not get drawn. So Aki has his team on his back.
All right.
So that's a little bit extra incentive.
Still a lot of
bet.
competitors to be chosen from. Hey, we haven't even gotten through
Let's
to
find
our
out who
second
they're
match
facing
yet.
in the first round.
It's gonna be fun. It is. Are you guys not hype for Ultimate Survivor like I am? Ultimate Survival's the best.
I'm hyped for it. I just also like making fun of your radio voice. All right, everybody, we're rolling the thing with the balls.
I'm too pretty for radio. You know that.
We are laughing.
We are laughing.
We are laughing. All right, guys, warming
Who is
it
it?
up. Who is going to
That's
be
the
the
only
first
way I could do
competitor?
that voice. If I make that face. There you go.
Quick, quick.
You mentioned good boys. Well, this
Oh,
is
no.
the goodest boy.
Oh my god.
Mega
Meat
Meat.
is in.
Mega Meat is in and Mega Meat is ready. He has had a little bit of a style change. Yes, he has gone to the old school murder ways that he has made famous.
Still trying to do a backflip, but
But the moonsault press and the dub 3 roll up from the wheelbarrow, yeah, Dino, the good boy has done some good things here recently, even during his terrible twos. Yes, you know, terrible twos. What can you do? But maybe that ferocity and that violence that Mega Meat brings to professional wrestling will bring him $250,000.
that's like 250,000 doggy trees.
That's a lot.
A lot of chew toys and doggy treats.
Yeah.
And you know what? Who better to get that than the goodest boy?
He is.
And I agree with Slip, the ultimate survivor.
Ultimate
Ultimate.
Survivor.
I
Well,
love it.
let's Let's see who he's going to be paired up with. Who is he going to be representing in the Ultimate Survival Tournament, Legend?
Well, last year he got paired with Master Fuji, so...
I don't think they did well.
No. One hot prick just had their way.
But paired with them is number 31, Eat the Pancakes.
Eat the pancakes!
You eat the pancakes!
The good boy's going to eat the pancakes! All right, being paired with a meat. What's a good side dish for a whole bunch of meat?
More meat.
Right?
Yeah, I
Could
say
be
little
saladine.
chopped up bits of meat. Or grapes.
Look at this team. Yoshiyasu Hatayama. Oh my god.
What are we supposed to do with that?
I mean,
Another tradition member.
What are you supposed to do with that team?
I mean, you follow the journey of it. I mean, these two,
You
this
follow the
ragtag
journey.
duo, and maybe they become best friends like that cop movie. What is it, Spinner and Ruff?
Oh my
So-
god. Having to tag with one of the most deplorables you could ask for.
Poetic justice.
That's what they call it, Dino Winwood. That is damn sure what they call it. We're seeing some tag team names in the chat. Sound and Rage has Hatayami.
Hatayami? That's a pretty good
It's
one.
pretty...
Oh, yummy.
Oh my god.
Okay, we need to learn who is going to be represented by Hatayama from the raffle.
Chris Iago.
Chris Iago! That is a fucking pick of picks. They're into it. What an opening round matchup we have here. The styles everywhere across the board. You couldn't ask for a more sports entertaining style of matchup.
Hey, I'm here to be sports entertained.
Are you not sports entertained?
I'm absolutely sports entertained. This. I don't think Yoshiyasu was prepared to tag with someone like Megameat. I'm sure he's going to have a little word with Master Fuji about how that went last year. Listen, I actually think they're the favorites in this match because we've seen Meat pull out a win when we least expect it, and he just needs someone to do the damage. Well, who's going to do the damage? Yoshiyasu Hatayama is going to do the damage. Jaguar is going to have some trouble staying in the air with a man that large in the ring with him, and that's another good kitty. And like you said, Jaguar is not my favorite kitty, so I'm not just trying to be, mean. It's just I put over the Aki super hook. You know what? He's felt a lot of pain against the tradition. Both Hikaru Shizuoka and Hatayama have had many matches with Das Hype Train, and they can't. I don't know if they've actually gotten a victory over the tradition. But anyways, those are the days of the past. This is a new Yoshiyasu, one who's learning more and more every day because of Sumo Joe showing him the way.
Right?
So this is a different guy, and you know what? If you're going to make it to the top, you have to be able to deal with these kinds of situations. Well, this is the biggest situation you can find yourself in. And hey, make it to the final, beat me.
I think we go ahead and keep it rolling. This is amazing. We've already seen two matchups that are absolutely to die for. Let's move on to the next matchup in this left-handed side of the Ultimate Survival 2 tournament. Calling for the claw. Let's see if his prayers to the Fire Pro gods will be answered. The next participant, the Appalachian Shiner Powder Keg of the Blessed Brutality Alliance. Powder Keg getting the draw. And you saw earlier in the locker room, his wife was pacing. Gloria was pacing in the locker room. She already has the plans for Powder Keg. She already has the plans for her brother Jekyll. She wants either of these men to go on, win the damn thing, and then challenge the tag team champions with that $250 large, as well as that championship opportunity. Powder Keg is a tag team wrestler by trade. We've seen him predominantly as a tag team wrestler here in W3, but the man has gone all around the world in tag team matches. Hell, we've seen Powder Keg and the Count in other companies tag. He knows what to do. He knows how to wrestle tag team tournaments, and he's won them all across the world. This is a strong draw in this tournament, but we have to see the other side of it. Before we do that, though, we got to figure out who is being repped by Powder Keg.
It's going to Mr. Pain King, who's your boy.
Mr. Pain King, that's one of my boys. Getting the draw of the Appalachian Nightmare, the Moonshiner, the man with the powder and the power. Powder Keg.
Who wants to spread it with PK? Let's find out.
Who would be a good pick for him?
A man
Someone
from
fast.
Kentucky
Yes.
going to a man residing in Kentucky. That's funny. Funny how that worked out.
Pajaro could be.
PPPK.
PPK.
PPPK.
Yeah, there's 3 pieces.
All right. Being paired up with Powder Keg in the Ultimate Survival Tournament. Let's see who it's going to be. Yo, that team's fucking hard.
What the hell?
Oh, Jameson.
That's wild.
King hostile.
Hoss.
Oh, no.
Ваши прошлые красоте я стираю все, что было там. Не мое.
Holy fuck, the lariats, the power bomb varieties that you are going to see on display. Some good old corn-fed beatdowns with that electrifying power that Bolt Jameson brings to W3. This is a team to watch out for. This is a team to do fucking damage. Who is Bolt Jameson going to be representing, Legend?
New Legacy Slip.
Slip!
Slap!
Oh
my gosh. He's gonna
What
slip
a
the lightning.
pick.
He's gonna slip it. He's gonna slip all the lightning for you. Slip.
Slip getting Bolt, Pain King, and Slip being paired up here.
With his team.
Oh,
That's
man.
hilarious,
Yeah, this is a team that could do it. This is easily a team that could do it. People forget how successful Powder Keg is at knocking people on their asses. Bolt, everyone knows, because that recency bias, that we've seen Bolt Jameson take the World Heavyweight Champion to his absolute limits and then push a little bit further. Powder Keg, a former champion, a dangerous lariat in his own regards, and that power bomb has put people out repeatedly, over and over again. Criticals will be very critical in this tournament. If they happen, they end the match right there, and these guys can put people away, no problem. This is a strong pairing.
And a partner who's honestly damn near just as strong as his actual partner, Jekyll. Bolt James is one of the strongest guys on the entire roster, and he has deadbolted Powder Keg before, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. If that goes to the final,
That's a lot of man to lift on over
yeah,
here.
and especially after a tournament.
Yeah.
That's where some of these light heavyweights are going to have
Well,
the
he
edge.
has been working on his cardio, thank
As
goodness.
he has. Both of these guys dropping significant amounts of weights in the past year to lighten up and to be able. This is kind of perfect for this, to be able to go into a tournament like this and last throughout it. I could see this team going to the finals. This is a team that I think could easily find itself in the finals. It's all a matter of how that bracket lays out, because we've already seen some strong teams. That first team I really, really like.
Well, we should see who they're going against then.
Let's find out. All right, here we go. The first competitor that will be facing Bolt Jameson and Powder Keg in the first round of the Ultimate Survival Tournament. Holy shit. Shaman of the Uprising. Tag team wrestlers former tag team champions on each side of the ring in the first round matchup here in the Ultimate Survival Tournament. Legend, who will be represented by Shaman?
King Yoshigo has Shaman, who I think had Mac Tucker or Blackheart last year.
King
So,
Yoshigo,
yeah,
okay.
looking to get to the finals again this year. That's a strong pick.
That is a strong pick. I mean, we've always talked about Blackheart because his style is so in your face, is so visual, is so guttural, is so dangerous. But Shaman was the guy pulling the weight this year for the Uprising. For better or worse, this guy was the man of that team. Shaman took a step up. Can he take the next step here this weekend?
Had Blackheart last year. Right.
That's amazing. That's awesome. Look at that. The Fire Pro gods have decided that you are an Uprising fan.
You are now the Uprising.
And then back to as I was saying, I wonder if it's going to be another tag team specialist drawing here, pairing with Shaman. Hell, it could be Blackheart. We could see the Uprising right here.
That's actually true.
We will not be seeing the Uprising. We will be seeing David Harley.
Cradle Dave.
Cradle Dave himself. David Harley being paired up with Shaman in the opening round, and a hell of a match. A guy that is no stranger to tag team wrestling in his own regard, but he is in there with a significantly larger team, and teammate. But like we've said, the junior heavyweights, and in David Harley's particular situation, his extreme specialty might lend a hand in this first round matchup here against Powder Keg and Bolt Jameson.
Yeah, the closest one who would be involved in extreme stuff is his tag team partner Shaman, who's mostly because of Blackheart generally. So that actually works out well for
hardcore matches
Shaman.
in DOA back in the day. A couple hardcore matches here. Who is going to be represented by David Harley in the Ultimate Survival Tournament?
That will be Danny Foolhardy.
Oh, yeah. Danny Foolhardy?
Hey!
Hey, there we go. David Harley being represented for Danny.
And then David Harley finds himself in a similar situation to, I believe, what Jaguar found himself in a couple of times, was that by far the smallest human being in this match. And that could actually play to his advantage, especially with his tendency to go hardcore, to go extreme. And, if there happens to be a stray share or two thrown from the crowd or the announce booth.
I mean,
I don't know what you're implying.
Who's to say?
Shares, the guy pops off an amazing moonsault. Did you bite your lip, Legend?
Yeah.
Live on W3 camera.
Oh, damn it. The Fire Pro gods are just being fierce.
It was put to the chat earlier that by King Yoshigo that last year certain tag team partners of a team were put together, as in Blackheart and let me see here, Mac Tucker.
Yep.
And now we got Shaman and Harley. So this is pretty much this is a sequel.
Yes,
this is a sequel.
What?
You couldn't have written it any better, because we are seeing the opposite side of the coin. It's like when those two guys from Harold and Kumar got their own movie, and it's this is going to be a very, very interesting matchup. I mean,
So it's a spin-off rather more than this.
Yeah,
this
definitely.
is a
This is a
spin-off.
spin-off.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
I mean,
I
you
love
got
it.
dudes who are literally going to throw both these dudes over the top if they want to, versus a man who's great at tag team and another man who is just really bettering himself, but does tend to get a little extreme. This is a dip in the toe of multiple toes and multiple pools, which is very impressive if your feet can get that far. And
40
this
toes.
matchup is going to be very webbed.
I guess it depends
it's gonna
how
be-
small the pools are.
Maybe. I mean, if they're really close,
They're like
side by side,
bottle
it's gonna-
caps. Big Dog, you know what I'm thinking? I really like the parallels that we're seeing from last year's Ultimate Survival, but you know what else is important? This is technically the last knockout of the week of the year.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, so who do you think went to? Shall we find out?
Let's head to the back.
the W3 Knockout of the Week.
Oh, what is this? What is this? Got it hooked up? No way. Are you fucking kidding me? 1, 2, no. Oh, yo, what is she made out of? Here we go.
The ultimate survival season.
Oh, you fire pro gods.
You'll be wild.
For more extreme knockouts and other exciting moments, tune in to W3, the best wrestling in the whole wide world.
Yeah, and with that knockout, by the way, Mononoke made sure that she is the only female competitor even eligible.
Are you serious? Akane Komodo did not make the cut.
Knocked out in that. Are you kidding? Did not make the cut? She barely made consciousness.
Look, she's done some wild shit before. Maybe
You are up to Dr. Frank and Dr. Popo to pass concussion protocol to get into this. Dr. Popo had a list, as you saw. And Black Widow and Bisasori also did not make the cut. Recently criticaled.
Widow's arm scares me.
Shizuka ripped it out of its socket,
Yeah.
and I think, was it Fez with? No.
Yeah, Fez,
Yes?
yeah.
It was a dude's night out, so I'm trying to go off memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got that Fizz mission, if I am not mistaken. Yes.
Mononoke is the only possible entrant.
That is Mononoke would be a fun
Very fun
competitor in
partner,
this
especially
match.
for some.
This match would be oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
What? It's cute.
But with that being said, let's go ahead and move on.
We're
to
just over 1/3 of the way through.
the next the next and last matchup in this side of the bracket. Let's go ahead and go to the first participant of the 4. The next participant in the final Ultimate Survival match, first round matchup of the left side of the bracket.
Of the West.
Yes.
Dojo,
Oh my
I was
God!
waiting. I was waiting. Yeah. Yeah, Dojo. Dojo getting picked for the tournament. He is the first competitor in this last match of the Western Division, the Western Conference here in the Ultimate Survival 2 tournament. Who is he going to be representing Legend?
Ginger Pimpernel.
Ginger getting the Dojo draw. Ooh, that's a hell of a pick. I was talking when I was here just earlier before we went on air. I was talking a lot of stuff about Dojo. A positive, I must add. I really like Dojo. I think he is tailor made for this kind of tournament. I know he doesn't necessarily play well with others, but he is so quick to set off. He is so quick to end a match with a brain buster, with one of those kicks. The guy goes for covers. He tries to end the match. Some of the competitors in Dub 3 like to dance around, like to get their shit in. Hey, that's modern wrestling, baby. Dojo likes to hurt you, and Dojo likes to win. Want to find out who Dojo's teaming with?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
A perv?
A perv?
Perhaps a valiant
Okay.
man?
Oh!
Okay.
That's a
Shogun.
good team.
If I die, make my prayer and think of afterlife. Catch the pain, send the fly, see you there in case of afterlife.
Also banger theme.
Also banger theme,
Yep.
also banger team. Dojo and Shogun being paired up here. Let's go ahead and talk about it right now. Shogun, the man you see right there entering the bracket, a member of Empire Pro Wrestling, a champion there. They didn't really get along. There was a lot of bad business between Shogun, EPW, well, I should specify Empire Pro Wrestling, with where Dojo comes from, where Dojo trained at Neo Strong Pro under Steel Talon. There is a lot of bitterness between those guys. They were the top of the companies at the same time. Now both in Dub 3, now both on the same team, both with knockout power coursing through their veins. Both aiming to kick you to death and both looking to drop you on your head. A lot of similarities I'm seeing in this team. This is my favorite team already.
You were talking about sequels. This is kind of the sequel to another match recently we saw in this past year that was a very surprising, well-mashed team, considering the exact same background that you just talked about between Neo Strong and Empire Pro, with the teaming of Makio Kronos and Wu Fang.
Yep.
And they work together fabulously.
This is good stuff. This is good stuff, man.
And I mean, that's already on Shogun.
This is good stuff right here.
Yeah, it's wild.
But let's go ahead and get to who Shogun will be representing in the Ultimate Survival Tournament.
PSO.
Who?
PSO.
PSO?
PSO number 9.
PSO number 9! Hell yeah, number 9 is getting the Shogun draw there. That's
a strong team.
This is knockout. God, we talked about knockout power with Powder Keg and Bolt Jamison. This is team knockout. These are the guys that are going to kick you into unconsciousness. Oh my god. The unfortunate first soul to face the team of Dojo and Shogun.
What the hell?
Oh, he's
Look at Dino's face! Look at Dino's face!
Oh my lord.
There's so many possibilities, Dino. You are absolutely correct.
I'm too excited for my own damn good. I'm ruining a lot of these videos, so I'm too excited for this.
No.
We
I
want this
apologize.
energy. No, we
but-
want this energy.
So for starters, the opposing team is incredible, and then you've already got one participant of their opponents, and already I feel like I'm watching the traded tapes already. So this
Yeah.
is like my neck is already hurting.
Well-
what is going to happen with this amount of people in this matchup? So
Necks are going to be hurting in this match, regardless, Dino
But
Winwood.
this is also not something we get to see very often in W3 because Count spends most of his time in tag matches and Dojo and Shogun spend most of their time in singles.
I just spoke something possibly into reality.
Well,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
saw
Oh
that
my God.
too. You saw that too.
it is possible.
give me Masquerade or Paharo. I want
Or-
Richard in this. Just
Or
I want chaos.
we're talking about necks and throats hurting. Think about that.
Oh God! If we
Or-
get throats,
Or
If we-
actual teams that could still get drawn. Grizzly
Grizzly.
is in there.
we get throats.
Blackheart.
It's not an actual team.
Blackheart's a team.
Blackheart's a team. Purple's a fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh God!
It just cracked. That wasn't
I heard
Gonna
that.
crack,
Yeah, that-
jaws are gonna crack.
Yeah.
All of this. I can't imagine who the hell is gonna be walking into this fucking knockout party alongside of the Count. But hey, got him right here. And who is the Count representing? Did we forget that? Yes, I
J
think.
Joker 13.
J Joker 13, the Count representing in the Ultimate Survival Tournament and pairing with the Count.
Oh no.
This is a fucking dream match and a half.
Oh my god.
The Extreme Division Heavyweight Champion.
This is my favorite thing ever.
This is something you find in a career retrospect of Putch Tekka before he became
Yeah.
He's going
he
back.
tried to be a regular ass wrestler.
He's visiting his
And-
roots.
He's going back to the roots.
I don't
and
think-
they might be around like a young boy in this matchup, but he'll get right back up and blow smoke in their face and tell them "fuck you." So, oh my God!
Fucking match.
Wow, garbage.
This fucking match is wild. What way does this go? Okay, look.
Violence.
I
A lot of violence.
I don't have a favorite.
Sweet.
I don't have a favorite in this. This is one guy's already has a championship.
Yeah. The one of two champions that don't have to defend their titles on Ultimate Survival.
Yeah, the other one
being Warrior Oshawa with his
He's
television
in there.
title, and he is in there as well.
Jonesing to be in this
He
tournament.
wants to fight so bad. Just
How
wants
do
to
you
professionally
even
wrestle.
talk about this? I think the stylings are going to mesh more with Dojo and Shogun, but the only thing is they fucking hate each other.
Yeah.
They do not like each other. There's very few people that either of these men like, especially Shogun. But maybe a friendly competition between the two of who can take out the competitors first. I could see something like that being struck. I could see something like that. It just sucks for them because the first round is against the Count and Tech, two of the toughest human beings on the W3 roster. This changes everything. Whoever's coming out of this match into the second round, good fucking luck. Because this is going to be a war. This is going to be a match that has the potential to end your run here. No matter if you win it or lose it, Legend.
Jesus. That is...
I'm calling it as I see it, guys. This is
Either way, though, really. But
if they make it through, how damaged are they going to be?
Well, all of these guys can take a lot of damage, though. It's Shogun getting in his own head that ever happens to him. Dojo might have the weakest shoulders or knees, the joints. The Count tends to get knocked out. So that's one thing Tech would be able to target, especially if he does. I'm assuming Ultimate Survival matches are no DQ. So I'm, probably go check the toy box under the ring a few times.
Yeah.
But in this first round matchup itself, I have to remind you that it's not just Tech in the match, it's also Kimchi and his strategy. You saw him calling the meeting in that little video before the show started. You saw him, the call to arms, the round table, and he's going to be making sure that Tech knows exactly which chess pieces to play. And that one is going to be likely the fact that he partnered with Wu Fang last year, and it's just another reference to Wu Fang, and he can throw at Shogun and see if he can knock him off his game. Wait, do you want to know who has Tech?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I am losing my shit over this match.
Ex-Saberhawk.
Ex-Saberhawk being represented by Tech in the Ultimate Survival Tournament. Thank you very, very much, Legend. I am sorry for getting ahead of myself.
Sorry.
This is incredible.
Yes, actually.
Let me try something.
While we figure this out, Kyle
Kyle?
is in the back on standby with Bryce, and we have words from all of our challengers
Oh,
in
gotcha.
title matches for
Hell yeah.
Ultimate Survival.
nice, Bryce. Thank you very, very much. Competitors are lining up for their shots at their respective championship opportunities. Oh, shit. Wu Feng is absolutely eyeing that heavyweight championship. That's all I could think about. Yes, the other championships, Hanzo getting a shot at Yaraki's junior heavyweight championship in that Tournament of Steel rulings match. And as well as Black Belt and Paco Loco, they have the momentum. They have more momentum than any team has come in with going into Ultimate Survival Night 1 against the champions Dim Sum and Super Boomer. They have more momentum ever. You saw that edge. You saw that edge that Black Belt's bringing. He might be the difference maker. He is the difference in this rematch. Black Belt.
You just want me to go ahead and talk about it, Big Dog? Because as I've mentioned a few times, Black Belt was my junior heavyweight to watch at the beginning of our year of all our picks. And he really has been the difference maker, including criticaling Dim Sum, as he said 2 weeks ago in that match. You know how much I love Dim Boys. Dim Boys have set records, broken records, etched their names in the history books. That's never going to change. They have that. But I believe if any team deserves to be the ones to rise up and bring them down, that Blue Wave, you know how much I love them. And honestly, I would love to see Black Belt and Paco Loco be the ones to dethrone them, to cement their names in history by being the ones to take down Dim Boy's historical tag team title reign.
Well, historical indeed, but the power of friendship, critical friendship, they are looking to get the job done. They're looking to rise themselves up again and past the unrelenting team of Super Boomer.
I wouldn't have a problem if Dim Boys retained. I really wouldn't. But my heart, if someone has to do it, I would love for it to be the lads.
I mean, look at you. You're rocked in the blue right now. Let's go to the other half of the brackets. You see right there, that last match is going to be insane. But we got a whole nother side of this tournament to get to. And without further ado, let's go ahead and draw the first participant.
Draw. Get on getting draw.
The first competitor in the second half of the bracket is chosen. Let's see who is going to be kicking off this side of the bracket. From the tradition, Richard.
Richard?
Richard Brakowski trying his hand out here. Well, and trying that out too, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
What the fuck, Richard?
Now, Richard Brakowski, let's see who he is going to be representing from the raffle.
He'll be matched up with Karma.
Last
year's winner, actually.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Holy hell. Getting a big pick here. Mm-hmm. Getting a big Richard Brakowski.
Big brick.
Get it? Oh, no, I tried. Now, teaming with Richard Brakowski in this first team of the Eastern Conference of the Ultimate Survival. Makio Kronos.
Uh-oh. Interesting.
A lot of
considering he had his
specialty.
former partner last year.
A lot of submission holds in this match.
The Mock Daddy.
Mock Daddy being paired up with Richard Brakowski, two submission specialists. Actually, two really well-rounded competitors. Wonder if they're going to be able to get along in that one. Makio Kronos. Who is Mock Daddy coming in here representing?
Midnight Pirate.
Midnight Pirate getting the Makio Kronos draft. All right, that's a good pairing. This isn't a bad team in the slightest. Makio Kronos,
lately.
the organized crime kicks and the STF shut the fuck face lock combination is really a force to be reckoned with, as well as that Richard Brakowski, the series of uppercuts. The guy is throwing them with vengeance.
And the Richard
And that
Brakowski Boston
Richard
crab.
Brakowski Boston
And also
crab.
that high cloverleaf, the side cloverleaf he's been doing lately.
And we've
Richard
even
has
recently-
really taken the tradition teachings, especially since Fuji decided to make him his little project.
I keep hitting
Will
the
you
spring
settle
of the
down?
microphone.
I'm in that.
No, I will not.
Calm yourself, big dog.
I will not. I can't.
Oh
It's
my
Ultimate
God.
Survival season. Aren't you guys feeling it?
That's true, though.
Aren't you guys feeling
understand.
it?
I do understand.
Who's going to be feeling it here? Who's going to be on the other end of Richard Brakowski and Makio Kronos in the first round?
Oh, hey, hold up. Now
Going to
I'm
the first
excited. You're talking about the other end of Richard Brakowski.
Is Legend in the
We're going to the other end of the planet on this one.
Oh!
It's Fez Dino. Fez not faring too badly in tournaments in his own regards. This man was recently in the Tournament of Steel, where he was the man to upset Uraki in the first round. Uraki's got a Tournament of Steel ruling matchup for
To
his
fix exactly that.
to fix that mistake. Now Fez looking. You can't make mistakes in matches with Fez because Fez will grab the Fez mission or Fez will repeatedly suplex you on top
Throw
of
you
your
on
head.
your brains.
He will turn you into a Pez dispenser. It is horrifying to look at how many suplex and how many variations of suplex he has at his disposal at any given time. The man wakes up suplexing. It's terrifying. Who is he going to be representing in the raffle?
That one Cameron Zebra.
One Cameron Zebra with the Fez selection in the Ultimate Survival Tournament. All right. Sarah George says keep it rolling. Well, we're going to see who is going to be rolling out into this matchup, teaming with Fez. Cousin K
What?
of the Chi
Oh.
Dynasty.
That's interesting. He's like Giant Fez.
Cousin
That's two from the Chi Dynasty in the tournament.
being well represented in the Ultimate Survival Tournament. Like we've said, there are a lot of participants that are going to be left in that roller. We're going to have to figure out what the hell to do with them. I mean, what the hell are they going to do with themselves being left out of this tournament? But hey, that's up to the gods to decide, not us. But this match right here is really interesting.
Thank you, Flip with fact respect.
Oh yeah, Feck Respect is pretty fucking great.
Big respect. That's great.
And who is Cousin K going to be representing in this tournament?
Oh, by Masalko.
Masalko getting the Cousin K selection. Masalko, that's actually not a bad pick for you because Cousin K's really been stepping up,
Yes, he
stepping to the
has.
plate here in the second year of Dub 3. He is really making a name for himself, him and his cousin Ming Chi.
In fact, he just, knocked the shit out of Blackheart. I thought so. I had to go back and look, but yeah, it was Cousin K.
That's
For
not
Critical
an easy thing to do.
Blackheart.
Not an easy. Not
I
a lot
know.
of people can claim that they've done.
No,
it's taking
like
taking the
one, two.
uprising off a pedestal. He can claim that, and he's gonna have a lot of. Out of everyone here, he's gonna be the guy that's gonna fare the best in this matchup. He is a tag team specialist legend. How do
And
you-
one that has been doing really well. Well, also Brakowski. Richard's been doing really well lately with Master Fuji and partnering with Uraki. In fact, Brakowski got the win over Hansoman, I believe, in
Yes, he
the tag
did.
match a couple weeks ago. So Brakowski also very well fared in tag teams, not only in this iteration, but he was a very good tag team with Aki Man as well before in his before times.
It's this is an interesting pairing on both sides, and it's going to add up for a match that might catch some people by surprise because there's a lot of momentum riding into this match individually for these competitors. Like you said, Richard Brakowski is coming off one of his biggest wins in this year. Makio Kronos, while
And it was with that cloverleaf, that elevated cloverleaf,
exactly,
I think.
while sporadically appearing, has had absolute classic matches. The guy is a bout machine. Cousin K really stepping up. We've already talked about that. And Fez again trying to dig his heels in and suplex his way out of a rut, and he's doing just that. All right, the first competitor of that second matchup in that side of the tournament. Let's see who it's gonna be. Dr. Frank getting the draw.
The
The good doctor.
The good doctor.
All right, Dr. Frank making his presence
Pheasant?
felt.
Delicious.
You can see where I was going there, Chad. Don't start with me, especially you, Slip. Delicious pheasant. His presence felt here in the Ultimate Survival Tournament. Guy does a lot of work behind the scenes, helping the roster out, looking to send them to himself and or Dr. Popo in this Ultimate Survival Tournament. See who is going to be represented by the good doctor.
Jay
Please be
Edible.
Doc Bobo.
Jade Elable, thank you very, very much. Legend Delible getting the pick for Frank, and he wants the Popo pairing. He wants the Popo pairing so bad.
Oh my God.
Let's see if he gets it. Oh, God. Who is gonna be paired up with the good doctor here? Please, Firebro. That would be so amazing. Not gonna get the chance here because we're going Classico La Masquerade being paired up with Dr. Frank. This might be the most random pairing yet. La Masquerade being picked for the tournament, if I'm not mistaken, was not in it.
No, he was. He was teamed with Troy Constantine last year.
Look at that. Look at me just slipping the old brain. What
They did not get along at all.
No?
Great. I mean, usually you see someone like Dr. Frank standing against La Masquerade in one of his classic lucha films. In this particular case, teaming up with each other for Ultimate Survival 2. I'm just like, what the hell? Fire Pro Gods, they had a little something to drink.
Yeah.
Today.
Oh, yeah.
And that's okay. You drink the fizzies. They
Yeah.
drink the funny fizzies. That's fine.
The Fire Pro Gods
But-
got into the toilet wine.
It's true. It's like that toilet wine with just a little pinch of purple. So
Who is La Masquerade going to be representing in the tournament?
Sound and Rage.
Sound and Rage with the La
Hey.
Masquerade
Woo.
pick.
The Masquerade.
Ooh, La Masquerade. I love it. I think this is the most polar opposite team yet in this tournament. That could bode well. That could really bode well. I mean, shit. Look at La Masquerade.
Mask.
Look at how La Masquerade's been doing recently with his 60-minute time limit draw of Blaze and Hail Cryonic here. He's really taken a step up.
Showing
La
that the
Masquerade's
younger
real.
guys ain't shit because
Yeah.
he can still go an hour and not be even breathing heavy. Yeah.
medical mascaras?
Let's go see who,
would be a name
who
for
they
that.
will be facing in the first round. Doctors Without Borders. Love it. All
Can your earphones
right.
not reach that far? Oh.
No, I don't. I also don't want to just carry the cords over there. Let's be real. All right, the first participant in the opposing corner against Dr. Frank and La Masquerade.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
The Radiator.
Oh my fuck. And he gets drawn against the one guy who knows the antidote to his radiation.
Yeah, right. Oh my God, this is wow. I never even thought of that. Thought of it like that. Hey, this guy is on a fucking warpath, and he is terrifying, and he has already gone on record. You saw earlier today, if you were in here, he threatened to tear everyone's throat, throw it on the ground, and power bomb their body, their lifeless corpse, into that throat. What more can you say? What more can you say about that man? And who is going
Poetry.
to be riding with the Radiator here into the tournament?
D Stark.
D Stark with the Radiator draw. Hell yeah. Everyone should be proud about that one. That is a hell of a pick for D Stark. Who the fuck is going to be tagging with the Radiator?
Paharo.
Oh, it would be a great team.
He'd be immune by now, right?
Yeah, he should
Yeah.
be.
He's built it up. He should be able to withstand being around him for an entire tournament.
Well, let's find out who is going to be paired with the nuclear monster known as the Radiator.
Oh no.
Stop!
Dino.
Oh, no.
Tito.
Oh no.
Tables. Oh, Tommy.
What?
Throat masters of wrestling from Dead or Alive are back.
Oh,
I cannot believe this.
Look at Toxrusart's gif. Holy shit, fucking we.
Fucking throat hold.
We.
Throat saw. There's so many names for this.
Oh my lord.
Throat saw, spinning throat hold, like
Spinning
Throat.
Weed
guys, this team walking into a
oh my
fucking
God,
throat.
the Weediators.
Who has the honor?
Of representing Casey Corn Cakes.
Casey Corn Cakes, you are being represented by one of the most well-decorated members of the W3 roster, Table Saw Tommy.
This is a ridiculous match.
My new pick for this tournament.
Yep,
This
that's it
team.
right here. Yep, you know what? That's fair.
And somehow really well matched, being two of the oldest guys partnered with two monsters.
Two monsters.
Yeah.
Two of the most seasoned veterans with two of the scariest individuals.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
a
gonna wear
team.
their shirts.
This is a team. Delibus is already setting his $5 on fire. Whoa.
Hold up.
Not just yet.
Yeah, because we've seen Frank pull out some wild victories.
We've seen Frank pull out some wild victories, but
Sometimes the doctor just gets really pent up and he gets back. He has to share that medical wing with Megami and Doc Popo.
But I
That's
will
a lot
say-
of stuff going on.
I will say stand by on that can of kerosene. I will, because this team is, oh my God, how the balls roll here tonight pays off big
Wow.
for Radiator and Table Saw Tommy.
Or throat.
I want to go to Nexus on this one because Dino is just so fucking happy.
We know what Dino thinks about
Holy shit.
Not to shit on Mr. Classico and our one of our favorite doctors in W3, but just think, what if Radiator and Table Saw make it to the final, and on the other side we have Unknown and Prickly Pete making it to the final? So we get Table Saw and we get Prickly Pete facing off, but we also get Unknown and Radiator. Which actually, I think, Dino, that was the team you wanted. You wanted
Yeah.
Radiator and Unknown. So just for that
I mean,
alone,
it could actually happen.
it could absolutely happen. Like we said, Pete, this is a different Pete, and it would be fate to see him go one-on-one with Table Saw in the finals of said tournament, Ultimate Survival. This is probably one of the craziest teams in the tournament, especially considering that they would have to face each other at the end. Because the styles clash between these two.
This is a good one, guys.
I'm not going to say yet that they're my favorite team, but they're definitely up there as a favorite to win it all right now.
Two more matches to fill out?
We still got 4 more teams to pick, Big Dog, but we also got Kyle
Kyle?
on standby in the back with Brights, because now we already heard from the challengers.
Yeah.
Let's hear from the champions. Get hype, boys.
Powerful words by the reigning defending champions here. They know what's at stake. They know that the tournament is the name of the game, but they have those titles which are so coveted that these men, women, they want that gold. They want that 250 large. They want the bragging rights. But that
open contract,
right there
big dog.
gets them an open challenge to any championship they see fit to. So guys, let's go ahead and continue. We got 4 more teams to make up here in the Ultimate Survival Tournament. And what wrestlers are already there and are still in there? Who's going to be left off? 8 more participants left. Who is the first of the next team? He's on the board. Kin of the T Dynasty. Dake Kin bringing that big Dake energy, big DE, into Ultimate Survival 2. Legend, who is he going to be representing other than the Chi Dynasty?
Hilariously, Nexus.
Nexus getting the Dake Kin pick.
Fuck respect. Fuck respect.
That's a happy boy right there. Hey, yo.
Number one.
Number one.
Number one.
Let me fix that. Not a bad pick, because as of recent, Dake Kin's been a fucking house of fire. His matches have been fucking awesome recently, winning and losing efforts, but he's really going for the kill. Maybe this is the stride he needs.
He's got someone to impress, big dog. You'd be surprised what powerful motivation that would be. Come on, Mono. Come on, Mono. Come on, Mono. Come
There's
on, Mono.
there's also quite a few Chi Dynasty members still in that right there.
True.
As well. There's one
Yes.
already on it.
For the practical
Let's find out.
Well, there's only
Let's
2
find out.
left. Chi Dynasty, well represented so far.
Mm-hmm. Boy, what if it's Rook? What if it's a member of the Unseen that has the tag with Dave?
Ooh. Ouch.
Who is going to be tagging with Dake Kin? Who's it gonna be? You want to know so bad. Master Fuji of the tradition. Yo, that team fucks.
Okay.
Yo. Two opposite sides of the coin in that matchup right there. Master Fuji and Dake Kin. Somebody who prides themselves on the word respect. Tagging with a man who lives and dies by the Chi Dynasty motto of fuck respect. That being said,
mirrors what ended up being, considering Pachtekka, Daken's stablemate brother for all intents and purposes, was teamed up with Wu Fang last year, and by the end of Ultimate Survival, Wu Fang was in the tradition.
and they're really. I think Fuji would take a liking to Dake personally.
I mean, Dake's a great guy.
Dake is the least deplorable.
He is a great guy. He does look a little annoyed that his partner is not Mononoke by the stink eye he's giving the back of Master Fuji right now. But hey, I'm happy. You have someone like Master Fuji who's gonna take arms.
Master
Oh,
Fuji's
boy,
a
speaking
great
of-
pick. And both of these tag team specialists, honestly.
Yep. I mean, Master Fuji is a wrestling specialist in every single regard. Who is, speaking of respect, who is going to be looking on respectfully being represented by Master Fuji?
Honoru.
Nice. Hell yeah, Hano. Thank you very, very much there, legend. And that is a hell of a pick for
I've
Hano.
never been able to say your name. I'm so sorry.
Look, I just
It's
roll with it.
Honoru and Jay Edible.
Yeah, you always say Jay Edible. I used to as well. I've definitely
He
gotten
gets it.
better.
He gets it.
Oh god.
I think that's who I think it is.
Oh, we got the biggest member. We got a tradition member, and we got the one that I was waiting on. I was like, there's no way he is not going to be in it. Cue Destruction, Sumo Joe locked into the tournament. Can he represent me? Who is he going to be representing?
HK64.
HK64 getting a fucking stalwart pick here in Sumo Joe, one of the most decorated professional wrestlers in W3 history, the only 3-time heavyweight champion making his presence felt in the Ultimate Survival Tournament.
Oh my god. And taking on somebody he actually does respect in Master Fuji.
Wanna be
Probably
only-
not Dake.
No, but Fuji, absolutely. Who the fuck is going to be paired with Joe?
Joe's already 2 people. Come on.
Who the fuck is going to be paired with Joe?
Po.
Please think I-
Po.
This tournament is nuts.
Po.
Works with Joe.
Oh, she wants to know.
Oh,
I
man.
don't. Who is it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh my god!
Me?
Oh! It happened!
Oh my God.
Who called it? Who called it?
Oh my god.
Guys, we're gonna have to talk about this. We're gonna have to fucking gift from the gods indeed see him. Okay, before we get into it, before I fucking break this one down, who is Ming Chi representing?
Ming Chi goes to NL Blake.
Yo! Oh no, get him out of there.
Who made
Get
sure he
someone
got
out
in the
of
tournament this
Right
time.
fucking now.
This
Get him
year.
out. Right now.
there. Look at this.
Get out of here, Sally.
This is the first round. We're not gonna see Tradition facing it. Well,
Oh my God.
we could see Tradition facing each other in a round way down the line as it stands right now. But Ming, the Qi Dynasty and the Tradition pitted against one another, doubled over in this matchup here. We joked about it before the second team was picked, and sure the fuck enough, the Fire Pro gods have made their presence felt here
The
tonight.
Fire Pro gods are like, oh, this is your season finale?
Ming Chi and Sumo Joe are one of my favorite teams in this. Okay, look, I'm a Joe boy.
How
I'm a
many
Joe
times have
boy.
you said that, though? Keep in
But-
mind, we have Table Saw Tommy and Radiator.
But Ming Chi is possibly, if there was an end of the year rankings,
Oh,
he
bro.
might be the most
If
improved.
anyone picked, I don't remember if
He
anyone
might be
picked
the
him for
most improved
heavyweight
wrestler.
to watch. Whoa. Like,
he it's very, very possible that he is the most improved wrestler.
him and Kaz have really been impressing lately.
The headbutts, him leaning into the headbutts physically and
To find my
literally.
notes.
The headbutts and the chops that are going to be swung in this opening round against their own stablemates is otherworldly. But then on the other side of it, Master Fuji is a man. They call it. He was not named Master from birth. This man earned that title. Everyone in that locker room calls him Master. There is a reason this man is named Master now.
and has been for some time. He's been that good for some time.
I think he's the guy that could change this matchup. I think if there is somebody that gets the job done and sweeps it out, it's Fuji.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the aspect of this tournament that you stated we would come across it, and this is probably the best example of it right then and there. I mean, you have two opposing teams crossing the streams here, and this is something that you see in a comic book. They've joined forces for a much greater cause, a much bigger evil than their own hatred of one another, but that is not the case here. This is literally the gods pointing at them and saying, we are going to have fun with this. We don't give a fuck what you're saying, so let me just take this and take that there.
Yeah.
Good luck. And it's going to get sloppy, because if any of these teams manage to get to the finals, all that teamwork, all that pent-up hatred, all of that, it's going to explode. It's going to be a nuclear reactor, minus the radiator, if God forbid that happens. But
it's possible.
He goes, oh shit.
Yeah, it's going to be toes to tips of the fingers on either side. And honestly, I wouldn't be mad if any of these teams made it to the finals, because we would be getting something that has story to it, that has something more than what any of these other ragtag groups of teams will build upon this tournament. But this stems from something much deeply rooted. And so therefore, if we were to see it blossom in the finals, it would be a true testament of that title.
Really
survive, because there is no fucking way that somebody is just going to simply walk out of that ring or that tournament the winner. They are going to have to survive just a little bit more than the person that they are leaving on the ground.
All right. First participant of the last matchup in the Ultimate Survival first round.
Oh.
The bad doctor.
The bad doctor.
Fucking creepers. Ooh, yeah, it's got the chili bumps going on. Both doctors in play. They're representing the Eastern Conference here. Doc Popo has made his presence felt in the Ultimate Survival Tournament. Soon to make his presence felt. I should specify. Speaking of specifics here, who is Doc Popo going to be representing in the tournament?
Avgrund John.
Avgrund John with the Doc Popo pick.
That's a dark horse pick.
That it is.
Popo can go for a long, like he can hold out.
Oh hell yeah! Yeah, he'll go 60 minutes.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, you might.
With a bit more thought.
No matter who his partner is, it might be best to just go to the partner.
What if it's Saladin?
He's still in there. Oh my god!
Please, he is still in there. He's in there.
Oh my god!
I will leave.
I will leave now immediately, sir.
I will. I'm not dicking around.
Saladin and Doc Popo might be one of my favorite matches of the year, honestly.
I'll fucking leave.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Second member of the Unseen. Just on the back end, Johnny Kiddo, one of the newest.
Back end.
The
well,
Unseen now in numbers in this one, and hell, they are on the complete opposite sides of the spectrum here in the Ultimate Survival 2 tournament. Legend, who is Johnny Kiddo? Young Johnny Kiddo going to be representing.
Jonathan Kiddo?
Yes.
Jesse McGrather.
Jesse McGrather getting the John Kiddo pick. He is going to be tagging with Doc Popo, somebody who...
That's a wild... I actually
really
like
that's a strange matchup.
Big fan.
7
What would we call that? Like Kitty Morg or some shit?
Kitty Morg! Someone said the 7-year degree. Ha!
Wow!
Well, that's pretty great, actually.
7-year degree.
If Kiddo was
7-year
picked with one of our kitty wrestlers, it would be the 7-year Scritch.
Scritch.
Oh,
Well, he's
oh,
not.
that's not. It's not the case. I mean, Doc Popo might.
I'm a doctor. Thank you, Saturn Ridge.
Ugh.
I'm a doctor.
As weird as it sounds, the stylings might mix up here. All right, like Kiddo's no stranger to dastardly tactics, and that is pretty much all Doc Popo is about. He'll grab you by the wee wee. He'll stab you in the wee wee.
Actually, from what I've seen, it's Kiddo mostly behind the actual
wheelie.
carrying out of the dastardly tactics. Well, it might be Rook's brainchild.
Well, Doc Popo
Kiddo does
knows a
not
thing
mind
or
getting
two
his
about
hands
brains.
dirty or bloody if Doc Popo's down. Down with the clown.
Heady wee wee based offenses.
Yippee!
Guys, we have
Doc Popo
two-
probably is down with the clown.
as it was Table Saw's ball that rolled almost to the top of the table. Here we go. The first participant of the last team is... Come on. One Hot Gemini getting a start here.
Oh!
One Hot Gemini getting a appearance in the Ultimate Survival Tournament on the last team. I mean, who's going to be represented by One Hot Gemini here?
Lionheart 1842.
Lionheart 1842 getting the pick of One Hot Gemini. And there's one more person to pick. I know who I want.
I know who I want.
Hannibal's still in there.
Hannibal's still in there.
Hannibal is still in
shit.
there.
Hannibal is still in
Oshiwa is still in there.
Oshiwa.
Dragoon is still in there.
Dragoon is still in there.
What
We
are
still
we
have
gonna
Blackheart.
Shizuoka.
Blackheart, Shizuoka.
Aharo.
Ooh. There's a
Ghost
lot.
Raid.
Saladin.
Yeah,
Saladin.
Saladin.
Yoscarade.
Doscarade is, yep.
Guys, this is the last time I'm going to the turnstile this year. This is
THC's still in there.
THC, oh.
Oh, that'd be a great team.
That would be a great team.
Munich is still in there.
Mono or Claw, we're seeing Saladin, please. Come on, Saladin. Dragoon, Mononoke. Oh, they want everyone. Black Jaguar still in it. No Grizz. Oh, one last one into the tournament. Hikaru Shizuoka. The tradition is deep in this tournament. They have... Do they have anyone on the... Yes, they do. They have Hatayama on the western side of all of this, but Shizuoka tagging up with One Hot Gemini, and Shizuoka, there's only one last person to be represented.
Yes, to Pat Ketza.
Pat Ketza with the pick of Hikaru Shizuoka.
That's a wild card team.
Damn.
That very different styles, but Gemini covers a lot of things that Shizuoka's not strong in. Never comes off the top rope.
No, never.
That could actually help him ground Kiddo.
It's
While
this
Shizuoka
is,
takes on Popo, I guess.
this is tradition is all through this Ultimate Survival Tournament. They are here in numbers.
And I think honestly
Hatayama.
the most weight is on Shizuoka.
Oh, easy.
Easily, right? Yeah.
Easy the must. And he's gonna end up, as it stands now, I do favor them because of Shizuoka in this matchup. I think Shizuoka is the guy
I think
that
that's
can
a really weirdly good pairing.
because the aerial offense, as you talked about, and the power of One Hot. One Hot's a fucking total package. But when it
Yes.
on top of that, Hikaru Shizuoka has a lot to prove, and he has been going to the arm repeatedly. If there is anyone that is going to make Doc Popo tap out, he's in the match with him. Hikaru Shizuoka.
He'd have to wear one of his own slings. Who
is-
wears their own merch? Weird.
He just completely tearing arms out of sockets. He got rid of Black Widow. She's not in here because of him. This is a stacked tournament. The tradition is in there. Like swimwear.
Technically, he could still get drawn
No, he couldn't. Because everybody's been drawn.
for the tournament. But there is, if you're counting, we have the heavyweight championship title match, the junior heavyweight championship title match, the tag team championship title match. There's one match missing. There needs to be one more on the card. And you know how much Dub3 loves our scrambles.
We love our tossed salad and scrambled eggs.
Tossed salad in and scrambled eggs. Because
Scrambled eggs in our tossed salad.
A big ol' 8-man scramble eliminator. The winner getting a future title shot at the television championship.
W3 television championship.
Just came across our desk this morning, and the 8 participants will be picked from this turnstile.
Well, let's go ahead and remove one of those participants from it. Warjiro Oshawa
Yes.
clearly
I don't know if I
not
can take this type of
not
suspense
going
anymore. I went through
for
several
himself.
hours hoping this fucker did not get picked. If he gets picked, I'm closing my fucking computer.
Wait, do you think we should leave Oshawa in there and then he can just choose who he wants to fight? He's gonna be left out the pay-per-view and he's gonna be so sad.
He is.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Maybe I'll take him out for dinner.
No.
Damn it.
What?
If Saladin is in this and wins, he's not going to professionally wrestle him.
All right, the first participant in that
That's what I
8-man
wanted to do in the
scramble.
first
Well,
place.
I got it right there. Black Jaguar. Entering with a possibility of getting that W3 television championship match.
You can just stay up there.
What?
You can just
Yeah.
stay up there.
Yeah, I can. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm like, please just pull the damn balls.
Second competitor in the 8-way scramble for the #1 contendership for the W3 television championship. Oh, Kimchi. Now that's a hell of a match to see right there. Kimchi and Warjiro Oshawa. If a guy can do it, that is the guy that can put out 7 other participants with those chi knees. He's so efficient.
Please don't knock it over. I'll be real sad.
Third participant,
Just read it.
Blaze of Cryonic. He's done some singles wrestling in his life before.
Neither of them, Blaze or Hale, represented the Ultimate Survival Tournament, though.
Being left out of
That's what you
the
get.
last shows of the year, but hey,
We
maybe
don't,
starting-
we don't take highly to
maybe
UCW. Right?
starting the new
Yeah,
year
good
in the
fuck.
right
Yeah.
direction. That whole Clark.
Hey!
Hey, that's cool.
The scrambles are really good for THC.
Yes, they
I
are.
love eggs.
Right?
How he likes his eggs too.
Me too.
Fifth competitor. Dose Parade getting a shot there.
Oh!
Nice.
I really like Dose Parade.
I do too. He's
I do
really been
too.
shining in their little tag team. To see him get a TV title shot would be kind of fun.
Seeing who we can find. This is the 6th competitor.
Yes. Entrant number 6.
Oh, Hale being pitted against his own brother, Hale,
Oh shit.
from Cryonic.
Hey, we've seen how team members do in multi-man matches.
That's true. They could actually turn the tide and make sure that UCW
Almost
get the
had
TV title
You
shot.
see that? It almost had some spillage. 7th participant of this. Grizzly.
Not really someone you think of when you think of Scramble.
I mean, unless we're talking about his concussion history.
True.
His brain scrambling.
Very
yes.
good point, yes. Come on,
Last
final
event.
entrant.
Jekyll.
Oh,
That is
shit.
a lot of meat in that match.
A lot of big names
No
left
Saladin.
out. No Hannibal.
It's going to be a great season finale, you guys.
No Dragoon, no Hannibal.
It's all right. It's all right, everybody. We have so much here that the tournament's going to be amazing. It's giving a lot of people a lot of chances. Johnny Kiddo getting a really big chance right at the end there. Johnny Kiddo having a chance to step up and take charge for the unseen. Rook being left out of this. Rook being left out of the television championship.
Brooke has never has a problem with operating behind the scenes as the puppet master, Big Dog. I really don't think he has a problem with Pete and Kiddo in this tournament.